Alright, welcome back Twitch and YouTube to just another game, Virtue's Last Reward. Hi Fi. Time to go to the lounge and everywhere else and get some information from people. For the third and last time.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What are you so pissy? What do you mean what do I want? I came here to check up on you guys. This is the lounge, huh? Bar, a sofa, 3 ladies. Feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
I'm sure if I leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Uh-huh.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
You are a headache. Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I got the same thing. It's kind of like, like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then when you wake up, the arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah,
Maybe
exactly.
it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might become some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys are gonna stick around here?
Yeah, I haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later. Bitch. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Alright, to the infirmary. Starting to think I just kind of want to power through this game over the next week. Because we're getting pretty... I mean, we're better than halfway through it. I might push Lunar off until we finish it, at least next week. I wanted to play longer tonight, but I don't know if my sinuses are going to cooperate. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
That would be a fucking first for you to wear clothes.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine, just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Are you a prostitute? Then what are you?
No.
CIA? Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
I guess you're not a prostitute, because that's exactly what you look like.
Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Ah, lesbians, got it. Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
It's a hell of a place to pick up girlfriend. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because it's fun.
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Nah.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
Nah.
Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
I'm Tenmyoji.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
Picked up a girlfriend in a desert, worked for Ren. That was also extenuating circumstances.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then.
Does that mean she and Clover kissed under a rainbow crystal? Did they kiss under the gay crystal?
Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40.
Hey, that's
Still,
young.
He was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. We still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I'm a college kid. I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope, you're all strangers. I guess I can't say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? I guess he probably doesn't have a job. His job is full-time child. What's that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Well, if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. Also kind of a bitch. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
To the crew quarters. I think I'll go back to the crew
I
quarters.
see. Right. Later, bro.
Dio, you're actually really nice in this timeline. What the fuck? I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Bye, Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Schrodinger's cat.
A Meowt?
That's a book of meowed cats. Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So what's the cat book about?
Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks to me out it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything meowed it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Probably. What about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge of Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes, apparently there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
The 31st, huh? I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you? Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection. Blah, blah, blah. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
It really is some kind of pandemic, though. That sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence. Alright, Clover, who died?
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Fantastic, let's do it.
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? Boom? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. And it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of her fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Fi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened and she clasped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb.
Listen, as someone who's constantly carrying around 2 bombs, that's a bomb.
And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but...
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
It's a fucking subatomic particle, it's not sex. I nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
And annihilation energy is when they make babies?
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know!
Babies.
A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
Listen, he got it, okay?
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E = mc squared.
Oh yes, that's simple.
The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion joules.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's much better.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
Ah, cool. Well, we'd be a little less dead.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Well, I feel better.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th or a 5th.
Okay, you're just a fucking bundle of fucking sunshine. Quark, what's it like knowing you're gonna die again? Is it exciting?
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes?
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
Or activate. So we just need to get the password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
There's a lot of ifs in this plan. There's many ifs. Probably
Who
more
would do
ifs
something
than
like
I
this?
really want to think about.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked on the chromatic doors, we were all there. And all of us have been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. I was planting bombs. What do you want me to say? Why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
Bye, shut up. That was just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they'd think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one that's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here. They set us up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenmyoji? Fi? Or? Seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone through all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make the game more exciting? Make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Ah, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
I think we might be going to the garden next. That's one that I've rarely done. If so. It also might be floor 3.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
I laid out our options. Option A. Luna and I pair up with Clover to open the green door. Then Tenmyoji and Dio, Magenta pair up with Alice to open the red door. Kay and Quark, Cyan pair up with Fi to open the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Fi to open the red door. Tenmyoji and Dio, Magenta pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark, Cyan pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenmyoji and Dio pair up with Fi to open the green door, and Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain.
Okay. How are we gonna do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most
The
what?
people who only have 1 BP.
So that would be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote. So we all just like raise our hands for the options we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Eat shit. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. You go with that, Luna?
I'm sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
Great, we solved nothing.
1 minute remains.
Actually, I
until
guess
chromatic
it's
doors
3 to 2.
close.
So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. If Clover's vote doesn't decide this thing, we're gonna have to figure something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C.
I want you both to eat
Mark
shit.
chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We are almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was gonna have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up. We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed toward the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kate end up with red door, and Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
When is it in this timeline you die again, Alice? Is it soon? Hopefully it's soon. Yeah, we're going to the garden. There's 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Garten of Banban.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight.
Oh, we're going to have an argument.
We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
So, you know, a little fucking regret would go a long way. If you're just gonna be a bitch the entire time, I'm just gonna be mad the entire time. One of the doors opened.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
No, I have not done the garden. I don't remember the garden very much at all. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. So much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Let's get to it then. Okay. We can't really freely move around. Like, I can't click over here and go this way. Kind of have to follow the arrows, but should be able to examine some things. There's a red spotted mushroom growing in the shadow of the tree. A large Japanese Okova tree. Doesn't look like there's anything here. I think there's something here, but I can't really tell. What a nice stream. It's too bad there aren't any fish. Eesh. We're gonna have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall in the stream. Clicking the blue arrow will move you from the current area to an adjacent one. I'll take that. Are you guys tired? Why don't we rest on this bench for a while? The water from the waterfall splashes all over it, though. If we sit here, won't our butts get wet? Damn it. I've been made. 3 red buttons on the panel. Push them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to push them in a specific order. Alice, you're pushing my buttons right now. I'll take this shovel. This had to be for digging. Who'd have guessed? What? What'd she say? Look, Luna, it's Sigma's house. You must be going through a rough time. There's something next to my foot. Bronze key. It's got a rupee on it. No, I'm not. That's not my house. Luna's. Alice is just being a bitch like she always is. It's a paprika. No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Huh. Why is it split in half? Oh, sure. Something there. Let me take a look. Let me get a yellow coin. A pepper that's been split in half. This is where I found the yellow coin. Maybe there are things in the other vegetables, too. Someone's growing tomatoes. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off of it. These sprout in the ground. They look like onions. Vines with cucumbers. Just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it. Don't people usually hide their house keys under a flower pot or in the mailbox? They do? I'm sure there's something under there. Alright. Sure, silver key. Alright, can we dig anything up over here? Nope. Doesn't want me to do anything. Alright, let's go this way. Ah. Metal detector. This is... It looks like a tombstone. So the people buried here are Mr. Tufui and Mrs. Egoeris? What? Well, that's what it says. Tufui Egoeris. That's an epitaph. Something that they feel represents them, or just a phrase they liked. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Luna? Looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? Looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. Do any of my keys go to it? Does this key work? Nope. Okay. Alright, let's go examine some fruits. And maybe a veggie. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Grab it. Did it react to any of the others? No, just this one. Here you go. Tomato. This onion. This was the one that got the reaction, right? There must be metal in this tomato somehow. Alright, here you go. Alright, freshly picked cucumber. Doesn't look like I can do anything to open it yet. But we have them. What's that? Maybe I should get a closer look. Looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic in the bottom of the pond. A lion. Yeah. Looks like a lion, alright. Ah, a knife. Little skill, there's a plate on each side. The right plate. Gold key. Small golden key, probably goes in a keyhole. What else do you do with the key? On the left? This looks like a paring knife. What's that? It's a knife you use for small, delicate work like deveining shrimp, but you can use it to cut pretty much anything. You know about cooking and stuff. I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. I guess it's time I showed you how good I am at cooking things. I think I'll start by cooking you. Sorry. No, I'm not. Reddish coin I found. And a tomato. A white coin I found in an onion. Green coin I found in a cucumber. This is a balance scale. You can use it to weigh things. It can help you tell if things that look similar have different weights. Like those 4 coins, for instance. You can... Alright, so I need things to be equal. Alright, yellow's heavier than red. Or no, yellow's heavier than white. Oops. What? They just flew everywhere. You think it's broken? Let's see. Oh, I get it. If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers a spring, which makes the whole thing shake. You'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you reach 5 times. We need to pick up all the coins. Now I got the coins. Alright. Green's heavier than yellow, which means green's heavier than white. So green's the heaviest coin. We'll give you 2 more tries to figure out the weight. If you can't manage it, we're gonna have to take over. If you start the skill game again after playing it twice, the difficulty level will automatically change to easy. Alright, white's heavier than red. Yellow's heavier than red. What? You got one more try. We've already figured out the weights of the coins. You can leave the skull alone now. I got the coins. think this is part of something. This part here looks kind of like a butterfly. I can see that. The other is sort of octagon shape. Okay. Not what I expected to do with the coins. Looks like there's just enough room for 2 on this bench. Why are you looking at me? No reason. All right. Let's see here. Combine that with this. So what does that do? Ah, there's the thing over there. The handle fits perfectly into the hole in the wall. Good. Try turning it. When I turned the handle, it got dark. It looks like the light there went down. Maybe that light was sort of a surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just become dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's some sort of hidden meaning in switching from night to day. Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark. Wow, they even made a waterfall. Doesn't look like there's something built into the rock wall behind the waterfall. The walkway goes under it, doesn't it? I wonder if what's back there. But hey, there's stars. Stars. No stars here. But there's stars here. Look at that. Are these stars? Maybe the idea was when night falls, the stars come out? The stars showed up once night fell. Wonder if there's some significance to that. Maybe. Wonder if I can brute force this. If it's certain order. Let's try to brute force this waterfall. Or these buttons, I mean. Night to afternoon. Man, my eyes are really bad. Okay. Nope. 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 I think the order is written down somewhere. It must be because you can't. It's got to be more than 3 buttons. I don't have anything that tells me. Does gold key do anything here? No, that. Okay. I think the keys for this keyhole. Break the ceiling, then maybe we could use it to escape. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know, because it's idiotic. Not really helping me feel sympathetic. Oh. Aha. Didn't see this. A bird's eye view of the garden. It's kind of like a map. What's this on the right? Looks like a box. I think it's a treasure chest. An island? Not an island. There's something green growing on top. There's green everywhere in here. Maybe it's something else. Alright. We need to dig certain spots then. Dig this up. Box with a silver lid. Okay. Well, I know I can dig here. You're gonna dig up the skunk cabbage? Poor thing, it never did anything to you. Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Box with gold lid. Alright, look at the map again. Ah, how about that? I should get a closer look. Okay. I'm now slightly closer. Okay, now let's see what we got here. Alright. And combine that with that. Paper with dots, okay. Let's see here. Left, right, right, left, center, center, right. There we go. Waterfall stopped. Alright, good. Now we can get over here. Okay, we need to do the coins. So, green was the heaviest. Then, yellow was after that. I think red was the lightest. Yes, I understand. What's that noise? It sounded like something unlocking. I guess it wasn't just a panel, it was actually a door. There's a screen inside of it, showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Press the star buttons in the correct order. Okay, I need to make note of that. Let's turn the lights off. Okay, look at the stars again. So far, I found 1 star. So purple is smallest. So purple is the smallest and the first. I have a feeling. I'll do these in order, and I will note their size. Their size seems significant. This one's blue. Fairly large. I'll do an L. Well, I am a woman. It looks a little large for me to carry, though. 2 stars. The star is yellow. A typical star. So, yellow medium. Okay. Green is extra. Green is smaller than purple, so green is gonna be extra small. RXL. There we go. So it looks pretty green. That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it. 4 stars. Right underneath it, this is a big star. Alright. That should be everything I need to know. Alright. This one. Alright, so we'll do an order that we encounter. So purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Alright, so there's one password. Okay. Now let's do it and I don't know, let's try smallest to largest. So green, purple, yellow, blue, red. Okay. Red, blue, yellow, purple, green. Okay. Largest to small, largest to smallest, not smallest to largest. Check out the screen. Alright. Let's get out of here and get away from Alice. Moon, moon, moon. Take that. And the other one was Star Moon Moon. All right, what do we got? First off, it's a map. Then we have key cards, says the moon on it, that means blah blah blah. You're solo, Luna and I'll take one, you have the other. What we got? Okay, what the hell? Some kind of diagram. It doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. 2 more things. What's this? Looks like a note. It says IG equals immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff? Yeah. So what's this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. The thing left is this key. Let's get out of here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the 3 people watched leave through the garden. I saw the 3 people watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Right, here. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You three came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah,
And which room did you go into?
this fan-shaped one, it's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see it for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few minutes of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Looks pretty well solved. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
That's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
How about you climb in one?
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
This is a big all ice reference from the first game.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about the mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually simply became Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous?
Have you seen your makeup and how you dress?
The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Interesting how we're not dealing with the virus really in this one. Suddenly we're worried about a bomb instead.
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look!
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. Maybe they found another bomb. Interesting, I don't remember going through that door before. And the old lady hasn't shut up since the first branch. I think she was in the second. I think she was still a dead body in the second. She didn't show up in this branch, though. Maybe the old lady was carrying the virus, and we all got infected from her blood.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed.
Okay, there's the virus.
It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and left through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. This is not my fault. Alright, I think what we're gonna do, I need to take a break and stretch my legs. I think I'll go for a little bit longer. I'm gonna need to grab a couple of drinks. I'll go, let's say about 1 more hour. See if we can finish a timeline. So YouTube, I'll see you tomorrow. Twitch, I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, give me comments. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you then. Twitch, I'll be right back.